Imagine you are merging onto a busy highway in your Ford Transit or Dodge truck, and suddenly the engine stumbles because one single cylinder is not getting the gasoline it needs to keep up with traffic. This frustrating situation often points to a code P02B4, which means the powertrain control module has detected that the fuel injector for cylinder number 7 is restricted or clogged up. Your engine relies on a very precise balance where fuel injectors must deliver an exact measure of gas and a perfect mist to the combustion chamber. And if that spray pattern is interrupted, the whole system goes out of whack. The powertrain control module is constantly watching data from your oxygen sensors and your crankshaft and camshaft position sensors to make sure every cylinder is doing its fair share of the work. When it sees a lean condition specifically tied to cylinder number 7, it knows the injector is likely the culprit, and it will turn on your malfunction indicator lamp. You should treat this code as severe because running a lean fuel mixture means there is too much air and not enough gas, which creates extreme heat that can actually melt your spark plugs or even cause permanent damage to your cylinder head and engine block. You will probably notice that your engine performance is not what it used to be, and your fuel efficiency will drop significantly as the computer tries to compensate for the weak cylinder. Common causes for this problem include a dirty or defective fuel injector, or maybe an open or shorted circuit in the wiring harness. Sometimes a bad mass airflow sensor or manifold air pressure sensor can also trigger related issues, so you should check those first. When you start troubleshooting, you should look at the fuel rail and check cylinder number 7 for any signs of external leaks or heavy corrosion. A great trick is to use an automotive stethoscope while the engine is running to listen for a steady clicking sound from the injector. And if you hear nothing or the sound is intermittent, you probably have a failed part. You can also use a digital voltometer to check for a steady battery voltage on one side and a ground pulse from the computer on the other side. If the wiring is good and you have power, but the injector is still restricted, you might need to clean the system or just replace the injector entirely to get your truck back to full power. Don't ignore a lean code, because a simple injector fix today is much cheaper than a total engine rebuild tomorrow.